All right, it's actually going to happen. And this is not old Lucian Nami where, you know, they're spiking on one item and their synergy is coming down here quick. Level 4 is going to find Owner and goes immediately in. The Xin Zhao loves to go for the trades, but Guma and Keria are quicker on the play, and Canyon's getting burst down, and down he goes. First blood given over to the Lucian of all champions, as now the flash comes in. Double flash away by GenG. Looking for a bit more. The double buff here on Guma as well. Wants a little bit more, wants to take down the Unara, but yeah, if they all fall behind, which at this point, you know, the top lane is okay. Like maybe Keen's doing okay. That's kind of the first thing I always like to check in on. Obviously, okay, looking for this. Guma going in alone. Big mistake here. He will immediately be punished as Barrier comes through as well. Just wasted, gets the kill over to Ruler, who is now right back in the game.
I mean, a flop like that, that's all you need. Keria was not anywhere nearby.
Trying to make a play in top lane. Doran all by himself. Thought he was safe with his team taking the grubs nearby. He is actually going to live as they continue to go in on the Doran, who's going to touch the wind, becomes lightning. The damage, though, not quite enough to take down Canyon. But with red buff, I think eventually they get the job done. Meanwhile, Faker is getting bullied here in mid as Duro went for a little.
See the timing of this. Canyon's here to contest. Like, Guma needs to be very careful. He's still flashless, mind you.
They're going in on the Nami. There is the bubble, and Duro nearly dies. Meanwhile, in the fight, as we do see that Ruler has to back away immediately. Bit of damage did come in. Ruler wasn't really in trouble, but they don't have their Rakan anymore. Now Ruler in a bit of trouble, but they go in on the Guma and burst him down. Canyon says, now it's my time to get it done. Owner desperate for the kill on a Duro. They just can't get this dang Rakan, and it's going to be a double kill here for the Xin Zhao. Meanwhile, Faker getting bullied in mid by Keen of all people, who has ganked, and Faker just did not expect that.
Okay, big catch here onto Canyon. I don't know if it's enough, though, and in fact, Doran in trouble.
Who's getting caught this time? It's not going to be Canyon. Picks up 2 kills, and the GenG fans are losing it right now.
I mean, I was going to say this. He's just showing up because he's like, oh, I thought you guys were having some trouble down.
We're going to have to look at this top fight. Doran's in a lot of trouble. He's trying to run to his jungler. I think Keen should sniff this one out, but he's still going to go in, gets the kill. As now Redemption is coming down here. Gonna help out the side of T1 as going to miss a bunch here on Keen. He's still going in. Owner doesn't quite have the damage. Gonna miss the flag and drag. Back in goes Keen. Not scared of these guys. Takes him down again. And meanwhile in mid, Guma's just dead as well. And this time it's GenG's turn to just absolutely Harlem Globetrotter.
I mean, Faker, where are you going?
Over the rift. Faker doesn't know where he's going. He's lost.
Well, Canyon decides he doesn't want to trade flashes and wants to get a dragon. Faker's just trying to pull him off the dragon, I suppose.
Oh, boy.
Chemtech Soul, so we didn't high roll, but it's not a double dragon anyways. So if game 1 was Harlem Globetrotters, maybe game 2 is a little bit of a rehearsal. You know, maybe some of the bugs need to be worked out. Next all over the map everywhere, where T1 just played insanely greedily and disrespectful. GenG are just like, you're falling apart fast on a house of cards. This is Keen's first-person view on the kill here, and then the 1v2 that ensues as the Redemption goes down. That actually helps him quite a bit. Keria drops everything, misses the bubble critically, which allows Keen to play it out.
Yeah.
How many dashes? Somebody count them.
All of them. Oh, we're doing it again. This time it's actually T1 trying to take down Keen, as they have tried many times before.
Another Redemption.
Keen lives. Owner's going in. Big shockwave is going to catch 2. As Keen, they finally did it. They finally got him. And at the end of the day, it takes Guma and Keria to come over here and zone Canyon away, but GenG are winning everywhere.
Yeah, Chovy gets a whole turret bottom side. They already had feats of strength. It'll be his 2nd turret he picks up this game. And they're going to get the Herald as well. And yeah, Sundered Sky's pretty good. Unara also.
Are they trying to kill Keen again?
Yeah, and guess who's here? Keen's best companion.
Really trying to kill Keen, and I think this time they did it. The damage is there. He's not able to get all the different dashes and procs and all the fun stuff, so.
They didn't deny a bounty, but I mean, Owner is here. And Doran's Equalizer's coming back up. They might actually be able to, I mean, they should be able to at least force him off of it.
Objective bounties already.
Yeah.
17 minutes in.
But I mean, Chovy gets a turret in exchange, and sure, the bounty makes, I think, yes.
Yes. They're still there. They're absolutely still there. TP's even Guma's here. He's just able to come in. That's 2 kills and maybe 3. Oh no, GenG, what's going on here? Is now trying to ult away. He actually will be able to. Nicely done by Chovy to make the best of a bad situation.
That should finally be the turret for T1 in the bottom lane.
This game is just wild.
Yeah, I want all T1 GenG Game 2's wild ride.
I think he is based on what I see, but yeah, now I know it's not true.
Can we kill Keen an additional time?
I mean, the damage from Doran is actually pretty legitimate at this point, as now it's going to be the flash out. Owner getting sped up, but they say, okay, we'll just take the turret instead. Meanwhile, the Drake is going to go over to GenG, so they get that first Chemtech Drake.
So right now, I want to remind everyone, because T1's had a few wins in a row, that's still a dragon. It's not up, of course, but start to threaten these inner turrets. I mean, this is the kind of control GenG has right now, and Ruler is ready to fight. He is going to press R.
Oh, speaking of which, Keen immediately finds the backline. Faker in a ton of trouble, has to just flash out of their owner. He's the sacrifice for the rest of the team. Doran going to get charmed up. Keen actually going to go down, though. Did GenG push too far? Bit of burst damage does come out, but Ruler a bit low. Chovy looking for the turn. Chovy, he's got the angle, but everybody tries to flash away. They only get the Nami. Still, it's going to be a pick as they look for Faker as well. Canyon on the backside here. Faker just going forward. Knows he's dead. And GenG find 2 more.
It looked scary for a moment, but there's just so much peel for Ruler. Forcing a fight that T1 didn't want to take because Otacon was spawning. Had spawned and now is in the hands of GenG. Anyway, Ruler was like the only one who's like, this champ owns in lane, by the way. Everyone else is kind of like, it's a little situational. It's against low range AD carries where she's had the most success outside of the 2v2, right? Like you could just walk up on Guma and be like, all right, you can be there in a moment's notice. Faker has TP as well, but they have that one sneaky ward. I mean, that's the best you can really say about T1's position here.
They're going to look for Ruler. I think they're going to try to wombo Ruler, but I don't know if they can. Meanwhile, the turn is coming in from the side of GenG. They want to just go for the fight here. Meanwhile, Faker's going to go down. Not even sure what happened to him as he just kind of got killed. Meanwhile, yeah. Got Mortal Reminder finished here for Guma. Some more crit on the side of Yunara, hiding on bush once again, but Chovy the tank is the one that checks the brush, and that's what you want. The charm comes in on a Doran, and he is just evaporated. Keen once more, gonna go in on it 4, as now we've got the follow-up from the Galio that's gonna keep him alive, although I don't think they need to continue in, but now Ruler finds his angle, just presses forward, and there's nothing that they can do, as the Yunara just rips them to shreds, picks up 2 kills. And GenG have this one in the...
Yunara, we're like, I don't know if she's going to get off the ground. Like, she's got a Cole. You know, Cole Doran's blade. He's got a pickaxe. There's just no...
And, you know, I kind of like the way they play that. It was like in and out, absorbing damage until everything had been used, and then Yunara gets her chance, and it's just GG. Owner, yeah, you're going to get Megacone engaged on. Make it kill number 10 for Ruler, and looking for even more, as Canyon will pick up a 6th kill of his own.
I do like how you mentioned how well that was played by GenG, that last fight we had in the replay, because basically T1 were backwards leapfrogging to try to maybe jump on Yunara, but it couldn't happen as Faker is just...
Yeah, well, he's going to be kited out and killed. The 7th kill goes over to Canyon. Man, these games, Ruler's just running at him, eating a culling to the face, doesn't care at all. And yeah, the game is over. Game 1 was extremely one-sided to T1. This one is the same one-sided to GenG. Yeah, there was like that 5 minutes that T1 had, and then it was just over. And we're going to a Game 3. Our wishes come true.
Here we go, Game 3. 30 minutes here, almost on the dot. T1 routed. And we mentioned